What's up, y'all? This is a heartbreaking video to make because this was all about love, man. This is the reason why we're all here talking about this professional wrestling. This, this company is the reason why we're all here, why I'm here. I was inspired way back in 2002, watching wrestling in 2003. And I remember watching it with my boys down in the shelter, man. Back when my family was dealing with hard times. My boys inside the shelter, man. We were all just being boys, man. 7 and 8. Just getting into shit. Like boys do, right? And man, they turn on the TV one day. Turn on UPN. I see Brock Lesnar on my screen for the first time. I see the Undertaker. It's the biker Undertaker. And I see, for some reason, I'm like, why is this man getting choked out with a chain, And it's like, I felt extremely bad for him because I didn't know him. I'm like, bro, he's got to let him go eventually, right? Why the hell is he choking this dude with a chain? Why? Why the fuck would he do that? It's just, and then he's just wrenching back like he's not letting go. Why would he do such a dastardly thing? And Brock, man, with all his muscles, he's jacked. He's just wrenching back. See, I didn't know at the time because I was so young. This is my first time laying eyes on it, that they were actually inside of a biker feud. Brock Lesnar was an up and coming WWE talent, and Undertaker was really there to get him on the rise, man. So I didn't know any of that at the time. Obviously now, being an adult, looking back at it, educating yourself in your history, of course, we're all caught up to speed now. But as a 7, 8-year-old kid, none of that shit was in my head, man. I didn't know a lick of that. See, here's the point that I'm going to make because of that. See, not even knowing that they were in any sort of feud, just the segment alone, it made you feel. I was hooked. I was like, hang on, wait a second. I wanted to jump through the television, jump through the TV and go beat this guy's ass. Like, hold on, what the fuck? That's how mad I was. I was genuinely angry. I'm not bullshitting you. It might sound funny because this is, obviously I was a little young, but this was a raw, genuine emotion. I was genuinely pissed. I was almost in tears because I felt that I was helpless. It was nothing I can do to help the Undertaker. It was nothing that I can do to help him. I felt it was raw. It was emotion. It was something that WWE gave me that I never even seen from another television show. It was act live. It was action. It was right in your face. It was right in the moment. I was hooked. I never looked back. Here we are, well over 20 years later, talking to you guys about this thing on the motherfucking YouTube machine. As you know, this company, man, that was a feeling. That was raw emotion. You felt that, didn't you? Even for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just me explaining that, you can feel and picture and capture that moment in your head, can't you? You can think about how that moment will make you feel as a little child, like I was growing up as a teen, looking back on it. Now as a grown adult, still 20 years later, I still feel that moment watching it back to this day. WWE used to give you that, but they sold out. Vince sold the company and gave the company one last fuck you before he left. By merging with TKO. That's exactly what ended up happening. WWE sold the TKO, and there's no more feeling. The feeling is gone. The days of the heroes rising and seeing the villains fall are gone. The days of Austin rising up, being real, man, real authentic, genuine, real emotion, real fucking just, attitude, if you will, right? No pun intended, but pun intended at the same time. Real attitude, just taking it to the boss. It's no more Shawn Michaels defying the boss, man. HBK, and Triple H and Sean Waltman and just destroying the system, causing noise to the system. It's no more of that, man. That's all gone, bro. No more feeling. It's no more Roman Reigns being rose as the tribal chief after so many years of being ate up as the big dog. Now he's risen up above everybody. Seeing his kingdom fall and crash when Cody Rhodes comes in. And Cody Rhodes comes in and finishes the story. And you get the ultimate Avengers ending with The Undertaker, with The Rock, with John Cena, with hell, Triple H himself even had to insert himself in the middle of a promo segment. To give you every sense of feeling and emotion that you need. That's all gone now. It's washed away because WWE washed it away. The stories are mid. The stars are mid. Everybody feels mid. You want to start with Monday Night Raw? WWE is just a walking ad on Raw. Netflix, you see 1,000 ads now on the mat. You see a million advertisers during commercials. They're advertising during the matches, man. They're just a walking fucking commercial now. It's bastardized. It's hoard out, bro. They hoard out the TKO, and now what are they going to do? What are they going to do when it comes to the fans? Because you see, the fans are the reason why they're still here. The fans are the reason why they still exist. The fans are the reason why they're still going, but they have seemed to forgotten that. Because they have bastardized themselves and they sold their souls and they have masqueraded themselves inside of billboards and promotional advertisements, and they masqueraded themselves inside of these cricket commercials and all this stuff on the mat, dirtying up the mat. The old man, and for those of you who want to say, oh, you defending the old man, Vincent Man, nigga, fuck you. This is the truth. The mat was always sacred. I don't give a shit what your opinion is. They came at me last time and said, oh, well, you want to be a Vince defender, huh? This has got nothing to do with being a Vince defender. Nobody is. Nobody is. Why the hell would you do that? This is not about defending Vince. This is about looking at it from an outside perspective, from an objective perspective, knowing that the company in itself as a whole is bastardized. It is hoarded out, it's slutted out, it's pimped out, man. The mat is distracting having all those signs on the mat. SmackDown, they don't know what color mat they want to go with. They don't know what logo they want to stick with. It's just everywhere. It's just muddied up. It's like segments are now just robotic. They don't feel genuine. They're scripted. They're way too scripted. They feel manufactured now versus how they used to come off as, authentic with the top stars at least. And now even with some of your top stars like a CM Punk, like a Seth Rollins, like a Roman Reigns, even a Cody Rhodes, man, everything just feels watered down. And now the truth is starting to be revealed. The veil is starting to be lifted up from all the lies that they have told us, telling us that they have long-term plans. There's been nothing long-term, bro. Penta doesn't have a storyline. Chad Gable is walking around as fucking El Grande Americano. Funny as shit, by the way. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but it's funny as shit. Who's got a real storyline, man, that's captivating you right now over on Raw? Who? The Judgment Day? They've been floundering ever since Rhea and Damian Priest left. And that's all facts. Tell me I'm lying. What, Finn Balor is pulling you right now? Well, Pin Balor, I mean, because this man keep eating pins. He can't pick up a win and save his damn life. Who else? Who's over? Brian Breaker is joining Seth Rollins. He's supposed to be the one that's being highlighted right now, but Brian Breaker is going to be overshadowed by this third man that we did not need. And Bronson Reed, that's great. I hope they highlight both men, but what are they going to do when it comes to Brian Breaker? It is his time to shine. It's Bronson Reed's time too, so they have booked themselves into a pickle. Who is gonna get the real rub here, man? it's just frustrating when they have the answers right in their face and then they do shit that just doesn't matter. That just doesn't stick. That just doesn't make sense. They missed the ball, bro. They missed the ball. Nothing feels the same. SmackDown, staying 3 hours. Horrendous. Terrible decision. The worst decision that they have made all year. One of them, at least. It's right up there with The Rock playing fucking, footsie with his decisions inside WrestleMania. Him and Triple H playing with each other's dicks. Just trying to see who's having, the best dick matching contest to see who's got, the most creative control. While in the meantime, while they're at each other's throats, the fans got to be the ones to suffer. The same ones that's paying arm and a leg and fucking retirement savings for all these shows now. Just awful, bro. Awful. Who's got a story over on SmackDown? Huh? Ray Phoenix? Huh? You just shielded them out. We can't talk about AEW and not him over in AEW and not talk about him over in WWE. He's doing the same thing that Ricochet's doing. Hell, Ricochet might as well stayed in the E. Ray Phoenix might as well stayed over where he was at. Actually, never mind. At least Ray Phoenix is actually getting TV time, unlike he was with Tony Khan. I will give them that. But please tell me, what are they doing with him to make me actually care about Ray Phoenix? What story are they trying to integrate him in to make me care? They threw him in a couple of title tournament matches or whatever, a couple of number one contender spots, whatever, tag team matches. They threw him in a little random spot at WrestleMania. What's captivating you? Huh? Nothing. Damian Priest and Drew Mack. Drew Mack was supposed to be the one who benefited the most off of 2024's run with CM Punk. But no, we got to dick around. We still got to dick around with Drew McIntyre. We still got to mess around and, just throw the carrot over his head and mess around with him and tell him, 3 H's is right there with the carrot over Drew Mack's head. Hey, look, you're there, Drew Mack. You're almost there. All right, you want to get the carrot? Up. You go to world title. Up. You see it? Up. I got you CM Punk feud. Up. I got you a feud with, damn near Roman. Up. You know what? I mean, taking away the feud with Roman, you don't get that feud. You get to be feuding with mid-ass Damian Priest. Going into WrestleMania. Wow, man. Storyline was right there. 3 bald H's, you dumb fuck. Roman Reigns literally was right there. Drew McIntyre was telling the story. They started the story and stopped. Drew Mack was going to take out the bloodline. He was on the bloodline hit list. What happened? It's just, this company doesn't make you feel anything anymore. Saturday night's main event comes out. Cody Rhodes comes back. You can't feel that moment, man. This company doesn't know how to let you feel. They're too busy with TKO shoving these numbers down everybody's face. They're too busy WWE and themselves shilling the numbers, shilling how good they're doing and how many sellouts they're doing. And now they haven't been doing too much of that lately. Let's keep it a buck. But they've been too focused on how many gates they've sold and, how much revenue that they're bringing in. They're too focused on that versus trying to make these segments actually feel like something. Cody literally came back at Saturday night's main event. We rushed it all. CM Punk rushed everything. John Cena, R-Truth, rushed everything. John Cena, Randy Orton, rushed. They have not had any time to tell their story. John Cena and Randy Orton, no time. They didn't even dive into all the years, the history between John Cena and Randy Orton. They didn't choose to do any of that. They didn't choose to dig into the unification match from 2013. Nope. They didn't choose to dig into the 2007 match they had between Randy Orton slapping the shit out of John Cena's dad. Or wait, I actually think he punted him. Maybe that was Edge that slapped him. But Randy Orton actually probably punted his dad. Nope. Let's not do any drawbacks or callbacks to those moments. Nope. Let's just go about it. Randy Orton's in St. Louis. Goes up against John. They have a match. That's pretty much it. John Cena's heel turn has failed. His heel turn should have been at WrestleMania. They failed because they wanted a pop numbers at the Elimination Chamber. The Rock wanted to do numbers. Called in to do a favor. No more legends returning to actually benefit the product and to actually put said talent over no more. Nah, it's all for gain now, bro. It's all propaganda. Their own personal gain. And I had to spend a couple extra minutes on this as we get up out of here to rant, because this shit has to be said. Too many people are waking the fuck up, and I'm another one of them. I'm turning heel on WWE. Hell, AE-Dub. All the sickos are gonna tell me like, oh no, Prince, you're not invited now, motherfucker. You might as well stay your ass over there. Shit. What do you mean I can't come over to All Elite Bathroom Break Pro Wrestling and give y'all a shot? Come on, man. Please, sickos, take me back. Take me take me back. I'm like, I can't. We out of this bitch. Big deuces, man. See you.